A local professor thinks change in equal pay laws lies with lawmakers. This after New York Governor Andrew Cuomo signed legislation last week as the U.S. women's soccer team were celebrating with a ticker tape parade. Local 22's Devin Bates has more tonight with the chair of SUNY Plattsburgh's Gender Studies Department. Hi, Devin.
Well, good evening, Lauren. Governor Cuomo said this legislation closes a loophole in state law that allowed gender discrimination in pay for the same jobs. And the professor I spoke with said it's a step in the right direction, but there's much more to do. Last Wednesday, as the U.S. women's national team celebrated their World Cup victory, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo signed legislation that prohibits unequal pay on the basis of protected class, including gender. The team's push for equal pay has been well documented, and SUNY Plattsburgh's Gender Studies chair said this legislation is an example of how their influence can carry.
I think they have the spotlight on them. I think they have the opportunity. I think their voices are important. I think a lot of people are listening. I think the power is held elsewhere.
The power, Dr. Susan Modi said, lies with lawmakers. In this instance, she felt the part of the law that bans employers from asking about salary history is an important step.
It's well documented that starting salary is part of what contributes to long-term gender wage gap. So if an employer can start a woman at a lower salary based on her history, most employers will of course do that, which means that her capacity to achieve over a 30-year career a higher salary is impacted right at the beginning.
The bill puts responsibility on employers to follow the new rules, and if there's a case where they don't, legal action could be taken by the employee. Dr. Modi said that scenario could be difficult.
That means the only way that a person can really get that protection is by going to court. And there are some people, or sometimes you'll have a group of people who can actually afford to do that. But in most instances, the individual employee can't afford to do that, or can't easily afford to do that, or may not have access to the kind of information that would help that person to get the kind of legal help.
Now, any employer who doesn't cooperate with the new legislation will face a $500 fine. It goes into effect in October. Live in studio, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.